Well, there appears to be some work to do. It ain't the best of wood, but majority of it's good and solid. Just better than half of it. And I think I'll cut it down to where I can get it out with a skid loader and haul it up with on a wagon maybe. Kind of hard to get the tractor in and out through this, but time to get to it. All right, we'll see what we can get done. Yeah, I got that big one cut up down to pieces where I can pick them up, haul them out with a skid loader, put them on a wagon, take them up to the house, finish them there. That tree was good and solid yet, but then this one over here, that's a little bit on the soft side, and get these big ones out of the way. So I got a whole bunch more back in there yet. All right, so that's what we got done down here. Right there's one that I cut up, 2 or 3 years ago. I just took the other end a couple weeks ago. It was still 3/4 of it was good solid wood. And got some more of it up here. And I've done enough for today already. I got a path back through there. And I got most of this up here cut up where I can load it out with a skid loader and put on a wagon. So now take the tractor back, get the skid loader, and we'll haul some up this afternoon. At least get it out of here before it gets winter time. And I just noticed way across the road over there, where you can see or not, my boy got the corn done. So that means I can get back in there in the woods across the road there, and there's a great big oak tree. It's about 4 foot around that fell down last year. I can go back and get that thing. That'll last a couple days anyhow. All right, that's enough for now. Well, I got a little bit hauled out of the woods. Most of it's pretty decently solid. I don't know whether I'll bring a wagon back and load it, or whether I'll just haul it in skid loader at a time. And I got one nice big one here. Pretty solid. We'll take it up, cut it up and split it yet today, so that way we'll have something good to burn. I'm kind of cleaning up back in there a little bit. There's probably about 2 more piles like that spread around back there that I got to get picked up, but then we'll go across the road to the other farm and try to see what's there. Alright, we gotta go all the way back up to the house. Yeah, good morning. I brought that big log up yesterday. Gonna cut it up and split it. And I brought up another scoop of smaller stuff with a skid loader. Most of it looks pretty good except that big one on top there. It's kind of, probably should have left it out in the woods. And there ain't no field mice in none of them. Doggy has to hunt for them. Anyhow, I think this will be enough to do to keep me busy today, if I can get it done. Gonna cut it up, run it on this little splitter here, throw it down that hole in the cellar, and then probably stack it later. That'll be enough today, and then tomorrow I got big farm auction to go to about 5 miles away, and then I got another auction to go to Saturday, so we'll get this done. We'll see what happens later. Alright, that's enough for now. Well, talking behind the camera, my voice sound doesn't come through very good on the video, so I thought I would talk to the video. But anyhow, there I was just checking the camera out, and there's my new wood splitter I got. It's used, but yeah, I'm getting ready to start it. It's an electric start. I just turn the gas on, pull the choke, touch the battery, because some wiring in the solenoid's not right, so the key switch don't work to start it, but it starts. And then I started splitting wood, and I was just splitting one piece at a time, and the thing got the log lift. It's also got an automatic return on the cylinder, and it's got a 4-way wedge that I hadn't really got the hang of using the 4-way yet. I just used a single and split it half and then quarter it, but it works pretty good, but it's still a lot of work, and it's only running at idle. If I'd speed it up, I'd probably run it twice as fast as I am, but I ain't going to work twice that fast, so that's the way it goes. Anyhow, I'm splitting it and just throwing it over the end there, and it goes down cellar and where I can stack it. So anyhow, and then there's a bigger piece. Sure beats picking them up and carrying them around. And there, it just splits it in two real easy. Of course, that's ash. If my boy was there with an axe, he could split it faster with an axe by hand than I can with a wood splitting machine. And I was watching the video there before, and I think maybe the next piece or two, yeah, it's just more splitting. That's alright. I'll wait till it comes up here in a minute. I'll show you what I was doing. This might be the piece. Anyhow, there was 2 or 3 of them that were full of ants, and I split the pieces, and there was ants crawling over the place, so I just pound them on the beam there and shake all the ants out, so there's not so many of them down cellar. So then that way it works out better good. Yeah, I don't know. There. They had about 1,000 ants in there, and you just pound on it and they all fall out. Hardly any of them get down cellar. So anyhow, that's how that worked. So I got those split off, and they're shaking the ants out. There was there was a boatload of them. I don't know where they all go. Must be a lot of ants there in the dirt someplace. And I guess coming up next, I'm gonna knock the ants out. Coming up next, I'm going to put one of them big pieces on and try it. Anyhow, I found out I put the big piece of wood on there and I put the 4-way wedge on it. I found out I had it upside down, so I turned it over and it worked a lot better. And also I was having trouble with the wedge not moving up and down real good. I put some grease on the back of the 4-way wedge, and then it slid up and down real good. Now that piece is heavy. If you had one of them modern day wood splitters like Tractor Supply up there about 2 feet in the air, I'd never get that thing picked up. Of course, you can always make these cheaper splitters vertical. Then you gotta get down on your hands and knees to operate the thing, because you can't work that long bent over. That's when right there is when I decided to put the 4-way on. Yeah, I did do a very good job with the 4-way on that piece, but later on I turned it over, and the time I finished up those big pieces, it worked out real good. I got the hang of how to work it the proper way. The only thing, it splits it all over the place in big pieces. Then you got to throw them back and then start over again and split them again. And that thing come apart real good, and it's good solid wood. So anyhow, that's how it went working on that. Alright, let's stop talking here a minute. that's a sample of how the thing works. That big log's good and solid. Some of this other stuff's a little soft. But I don't like that 4-way wedge. But I use it once in a while. Alright. I'll shut the thing off and get this done, because I don't know. I don't think it's real exciting watching me work. Well, I got some done already. Them big ones, they're good and solid, and they split nice. But those, when I was banging it up and down there on a wood splitter, I was shaking the ants out of them. So that way I don't have to stomp on so many ants down cellar. But this thing's still a lot of work. My back hurts. Break time already, but I'm no hurry. But somebody about half my age, boy, you could really get a lot of work done with this thing. But of course, somebody my age, you can get work done, period. Alright, I'll go take a break a while and I'll get back at it. I'll get this done today. Alright, that's enough for now. Well, all done. Had to take a couple breaks and rest up because my back was hurting, but I got it done. Now we'll go down cellar and see how big a pile we got. And see where it takes all day to stack it up now. Alright, we'll go see. Well, that's a pretty good pile of wood. There's an ant crawling around. Anyhow, I got to stack it up over there in the end wall and get some more. I got to fill this little room here about twice for there go through the winter. All right, time to get to work.